Hello, this is Chad Warren. I just wanted to share a super far out idea I am having this morning as I'm watching a video on YouTube. And I'm watching this. It's the rise and fall of Islamic Spain from the Discovery History channel or history, whatever. But my basic point to focus on and share with you that you're also aware of is that there are two powers, a physical power and an immaterial power, whether that be of the mind, in knowledge, or spirit. And so I really do believe that the purpose of life is to figure out what is good and what is evil, and that it is a battle between those two. What is the truth? What is a lie? And currently, I feel that we live in a very sick, toxic world environment here on this beautiful, most awesome earth, and that things are not going to get better until we, the people, get more in balance, and that the corporate government is not going to be able to provide everything. Obviously, we're not able to work 40 hours a week for 40 years and rest assured that we'll be able to survive. This is the first time that the youth here in the United States are not destined to be as healthy, as wise, and as happy and productive as the past. And, there's so many factors there. Addiction is the primary poison that marketing here in America this past 100 years, the misuse of psychology against the freedom of the many who wish to be ruled over by the few, regardless of their protest. Their actions show otherwise. And this is all natural. This is all part of the process. And I just feel that we are like this documentary talking about Spain. We are in this time again, like the Renaissance, where these different communities through migration, we have a lot of tension about this migration that has been forced to help the central bankers that run these nations. That no longer the people run these nations, and they move people around, as they always have, as slaves to serve them. And so we need to highlight the positive aspects of all this cultural integration, okay, so that we're working united in celebrating our diversity instead of being pawns in somebody's chess game. And this is the Alan Watts' Sex the Pleasurable Punishment. I feel that he really nails the actual what's going on with the United States, and then the United States is so dominant in the world, and the sickness has run its course. And so now we need to remove the cancer of behavior. So this is not, some kind of the enemy is our own behavior worldwide, okay? But the TV wants it to be, oh, these Muslims are radical and we got to go kill them. And it looks like that the economy here in the United States is going to continue to decline as it's designed to do. And so as that tension comes up, people are going to look to violence because most people are barely conscious because we're all controlled by these boxes, television, Now, all these tools are neutral. I can use the internet and connect with other people who are conscious, so then it's good. It's just like a gun or a knife. Just depends how you use it. But Alan makes the point, and I want you to watch this video, that America is not this materialist-focused culture as we understand, but it's actually an anti-materialist, meaning it wants to destroy all life. And he gets into why, and that's because through this Protestant, there's a positive and negative of everything. So the negative aspect of the Protestant ethic is to just focus on work all the time, and everything is something you have to do, and then sex becomes something you have to do, and you have to get married, and you have to vote, and you have to. So there's no joy in that life. So it's understanding that all these immaterial treasures of wisdom are now being forced for us to re-examine, because those are just as important as water and a job and all that kind of stuff. And you know what I mean? So we're only through this threat of extinction are we being able to come back into balance. Life is just a fun game, a dance. So we may as well enjoy it. So anyway, I have this far out plan to recreate what we're seeing here in this Spanish documentary, where all these different people, Jews, Christians, Muslims, came together, and they, the goal is to retain your racial, your cultural identity, but to work with the others, because through that process, it's like it improves the truth that you all share, because even though you're coming from these different perspectives, there's one rule set of nature and morality that's similar, and it takes those differences to see that. So that's celebrating diversity. This whole idea of we're all equal is not a good idea. That's what the TV tells you, because that's good for slaves. I want to make, that's what corporations like, things they can count on. This product is going to roll off this assembly line. You know what I mean? And they do that to people. They want us to all be the same so that we're programmable like a computer. But we're more than a computer. We're more than animals. We are animals, but we're also, ambassadors for the rest of nature that doesn't speak, and we're to speak for it. We're to be ambassadors of this biology. So I want to open up and, kind of, this is like a Walt Disney plan. I want to open up a bazaar, maybe in like University Avenue, because I'm tired of driving through, this junkyard that this bankrupt culture produces, of too much growth, and it's all flash and no substance. You know what I mean? And I know that what makes or breaks a